I'm Gavin Culp, and today with me I have Peter Dimitrov, and we thought a good idea for our podcast today would be to talk to you about some of our personal music taste, but with an additional element. After we finish talking about a band, which, by the way, we have two in mind, we're going to play a riff on our guitars from a song by that band. So I hope you enjoy episode 1 of Riffcast. Alright, that was written on a paper plate, just so you know. So...
yeah, I'm Peter. I'm sitting here with Gavin today to play some music. I think it's going to be pretty cool. We can maybe introduce you to some bands you have not heard of if you're into that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, because most of these bands that we're about to talk about, I don't think many people know about them, except for Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah, but like I have another one which is kind of more obscure, so
yeah,
I'll make up for that.
we got a little bit of riffage in for you guys today. By the way,
totally.
Just in case you guys didn't know, a riff is like a segment of the music. Like it's not all of it, but
Yeah.
it's like a catchy part. You know, it's a part that gets stuck in your head. Like
Yeah,
you can listen to it.
We have time constraints. We can't exactly play the whole song.
Yeah.
But anyways, let's begin. Speaking of
Speaking of the song that I played at the beginning, that song is by a band named Intervals, and the song's name is Sure Shot. So basically, Intervals is they make music with like vocals in it, but that's mostly like their earlier stuff. So that song was off of their one of their newer albums, and it's called "The Shapes of Color." And like it's basically, and it is all instrumental music. It's not like it doesn't have lyrics in it. It's just all guitar, and these guitar players they're pretty dope. They're pretty radical. They're really good musicians. They actually had to take time. They had to actually think about what they were doing, because I feel like some music today, I feel like people don't really have to think about it. They just kind of go with it. And I mean, for some music, yeah, that's okay. Like jazz, you know.
Yeah.
If you're improvising to something, you just gotta kind of go with it. But if you're trying to write a song with a lot of meaning and a lot of craftsmanship behind it, should I say? But if you want to make a song like that, usually you gotta sit down. You gotta think about what you want to do. You gotta really be like, no, this song ain't gonna be about my money or how many girlfriends I have. It's not gonna be like that kind of stuff. Intervals is a progressive metal band, progressive metal, how there's different types of metal and stuff. And they are from Toronto/Ontario, Canada. The band has toured throughout Canada and the United States with bands such as Animals Leaders, Protest the Hero, Between the Buried and Me, and The Contornist. But you probably haven't heard of many of those bands because they're progressive metal. And I know a couple of people who listen to progressive metal, and they listen to a lot of it, and it's pretty dope. But I haven't really dug my nose in too deep on that one. But I like Intervals because I've never really heard music like theirs before. It gives you the happy vibe sometimes, and then sometimes it's really serious, and then sometimes it's actually really cool.
That was Killing in the Name of by Rage Against the Machine.
Obviously, that song is a masterpiece.
It's a very popular band, Rage Against the Machine. Many people have heard of it. I don't think a lot of people are really listening to that type of music anymore at this point.
Yeah,
but in the 90s, it was super big, and it was all the rage.
I get it. Yeah, that's so funny. We're jokesters.
Yeah. And what do you think about it, Gavin?
I feel that Rage Against the Machine is a really good alternative band, and obviously
it's not it's rap metal. It's rap metal.
But it's alternative music.
But it's
it's rap metal, yeah, but it's alternative music.
What makes it alternative?
What makes it alternative is it's a good point. But usually if someone says, "Hey, do you listen to 90s alternative?" they'll go Rage Against the Machine because it's still a form of alternative music. It's not It's a subcategory.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
like a subcategory.
I understand.
Music.
Well, yeah, I definitely think they were like influential. They had like a pretty cool message and stuff. But I mean, yeah.
They influenced a lot of bands, like Tom Morello.
Oh yeah, bro.
Tom Morello's a goat at
legend,
guitar.
bro.
He can just go into any band and just be like, "Hey guys, like he can just do all that."
Yeah, him and his mining pedals, bro.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's all pedals, and that's what's amazing because he knows how to use the effects so good.
Yeah, he definitely knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Well, anywho, yeah, pretty cool.
And also, if you don't know what the name of their band stands for, it's called Rage Against the Machine because they really hate the government.
Yeah, I really encounter a lot of people that like think it's like Rage Against like robots or something. Bro. Like honestly, like I swear to God,
Rage
bro,
Against the Robots.
yeah, everyone's like, yeah, hey man, hey, I'm like, yeah, have you heard of Rage Against the Machine? They're like, oh yeah, Rage Against the Machines. Yeah, I seen that movie, bro.
Oh my god, that's actually pretty funny. So, that was a song by a guy he calls himself Rex Orange County. So, what actually happened was my girlfriend showed me this band. And from what I have done my research on, he's a really good singer. He took singing lessons. And also, he got into a music school on the drums. Like, he actually played the drums, but he does play a multitude of instruments. And what I know him from is he did stuff with Tyler, the Creator. Like, he was on the Sunflower album.
That gives him a lot of street rep.
Yeah, it does give him a lot of street rep because Tyler, the Creator is
He's so cool, man.
He's so implement. He's like the man.
Yeah.
His actual Rex Orange County's actual name is Alex O'Connor, and he's from Haslemore. Where's that at? Hazelmore. I think that's what it's called. I don't know where that would be at, but he makes a lot of like kind of chill music. You know, he's like there's this really cool song which I just played, which is called Sunflowers, and that's my favorite song by Rex Orange County because it's got some pretty jazzy chords if you think about it. It's got it's got a couple nice sweet chords in there. It's very mellow, you know. It's not really at your face. It's just a lot of interesting chords. It's pretty difficult because, you know, the chord shapes and all that such. But I liked his music because it's more or less mellow and it's more jazzy, and I'm really into jazz. It's got intricate chords. It's got a nice saxophone solo in that song, actually. And his voice is just really smooth. I like the way it sounds. He's got a very nice, like, full tone and all that. And I feel like everyone could get into his music if they tried.
Oh yeah, that definitely sounds like very relaxing type of music, for sure. I know a lot of people, including myself, like enjoy sometimes to listen to something like that to release some stress or whatever, take a break.
Yeah,
so that's definitely pretty cool.
I really do it to like kind of
some slower music always.
Yeah, it always
to
soothes
the heavy stuff you're all listening to.
Yeah, soothe the nerves.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I like that song. I like the band. I hope you guys check him out because he actually has a lot of good music that you could possibly get into too. And I mean, if he worked with Tyler, the Creator, I mean, he's gotta be doing something right. That's how I feel about it.
I don't know if a lot of people would brag about working with Tyler, the Creator.
If you worked with Tyler, the Creator, do you know how much, like, dude, people will come up to you on the streets and be like, yo, you the guy that's in Creator's music? And you'd be like, yeah, man. And they're like, you in the clique. You in the clique.
I don't know if I want to be in that.
I don't know if I want to be in that clique.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
I mean, I'm good. I'm good with that.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
So now it's your turn.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that was The Blue by Acid Bath. That is a 90s sludge metal band, and very few people know about it. You can't really find a lot of their music on YouTube. If you're interested in listening to them, you should go to SoundCloud or wherever you go for your music, pirated or whatever. They're one of the original sludge bands. They've pretty much defined what sludge is in a way, if you look into them. And unfortunately, they've only made 2 studio albums. Unfortunately, that happened because the band broke up after the death of one of its members, and that's quite sad.
Who was the member? What did he do?
Well, he got ran over by a car or something.
He got ran over by a car,
or like he got hit by, I don't know, man, something with a car, dude.
He got hit by something.
Yeah, I think he got hit by a car with it. Yeah, that's pretty. Freaky.
What did he do? Like, what's he?
No, he was just, I don't know, man, honestly. But yeah, and after that, the band broke up, and it's quite sad because they made really good music. Matter of fact, I could probably demonstrate another piece by them. Yeah, something like that. That's another song by them. So I think they have a very unique sound, and they find a way to make each song very distinct. Gavin, I believe you're not. You might not be familiar with this band. Am I right?
I mean, no. This is actually the first thing that you've ever showed me. First thing I've ever heard by them. And I mean, you know, everyone has their type of music, and I feel like this is good sludge metal. Like
Yeah.
there's a lot of different types of metal, you know.
Yeah.
So
sure.
like, when you think about this one, you're not using all the like you're not shredding or anything.
Well, there are songs by this band, for the record, that do stuff like that, but they're all very different. They have a lot of slower doom sludge metal type songs.
Like the dun 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 dun, that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
And I feel like for sludge metal, I really do enjoy it. It's not like you can't understand what they're saying.
Yeah.
Like, you can understand the lyrics, and it's actually a pretty cool song once you get to the bottom of it. And man, just think about it. Like, think about how many types of metal there are. Like, that's what's crazy to me, is because like this is just a subgenre of a genre. And what I think is cool about that is because there's so many different like versions of metal, like that people do their own thing with it. Like, there's alternative metal, there's black metal.
Oh, well, but the thing is, all of those genres have, like, distinctive features.
Yeah, they really do have distinctive things.
But the thing is, it's like, completely okay to not know exactly what, like, metal genres, like, some song is in.
Yeah,
Sure.
because
it's not like if someone does come up to you and goes, like, so you don't, like, know what subgenre that song is in? Like, you don't listen to metal. That's, like...
Yeah, I know. It's pretty...
I mean, if you're really interested in it, it's definitely worth it to do your research, so then you can shut those people up. You know?
And there's this type of metal called crust punk. I don't know what that means.
Oh, I think I've heard a few crust punk songs. They're pretty crusty. I say.
Are they bad?
I mean,
you don't.
No, they're not bad, bro. But they're. I don't know, man. It's
You just can't
like
vibe with
a lot of distortion. Yeah.
Yeah, there's like extreme metal, but
Yeah.
usually you would think extreme would be the adjective to put with metal, but they make it even more extreme. Like this is like 90s extreme. And then there's like doom metal, death metal. So Peter, what do you think about the two songs that I showed you?
Well, I definitely think they're interesting and very distinct in style and genre. They're both very mellow, I'd say, in a way. The first one was definitely more technical, faster fingers and stuff, but the second one was a lot more chords and stuff like that. So I enjoyed both of them. I'd say equally. The first one was impressive. The second one was also very nice.
All right.
What about my choices for songs? What was
well, Peter,
opinion?
You already know "Killing in the Name of" by Rage Against the Machine. That's a song like that's a jam that will always be a forever burner.
Yeah.
And also Acid Bath, I find their music actually pretty interesting, and I'm impressed by the guitar player, and I'm impressed by the rhythm that you were playing. Cause like usually with most bands just a chug like it's like, but it's nice and slow. It's kind of like agging it on,
Yeah, but it's not just straight chugging the same thing all the time.
Yeah, it's not the same thing all the time. That's what's good about it.
Yeah, and honestly, like I do have to admit that song, that's just like a fraction of it, but it doesn't repeat as much, and so there's a lot of variety within that song, and I don't even know the full thing, like all the riffs and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know the full thing to both of the songs I played either.
Yeah.
So but it is good to know those kind of things because it's good to know riffs because they're good for practice.
Yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed our podcast today.
Yeah, I definitely hope to hear some recommendations in the YouTube's comment section. Some songs maybe and bands we can discuss next. And that would be cool, but we will definitely still bring in our own music as well.
Yeah, I got a lot of music that we can go ahead and go through because I mean, like I listen to a lot. I'm sure you listen to a lot of music too.
Well, I'm just saying it's gonna be cool if like we expand our knowledge of music. By doing
if we have other people, other people like learn this, then we'd be like, okay.
Yeah, if we like it, we're gonna be like, this is a nice song. Yeah,
and
for sure. Well, thanks for having me on your podcast, guys.
No problem, cool. Peter. I'm impressed by your playing. I like your guitar. Your guitar is very nice. Yeah. It's nice and metal.
Yeah.
I got Jackson. It's pretty. I like the headstock on those. But this podcast is just about showing you guys some different music that you can listen to, some different music that you can enjoy. And we'll definitely be back with more content. We'll be doing different things in each episode. And I hope you guys tune in for more. But until then, deuces.
This podcast is sponsored by exactly nobody. You can support us by giving me a high five in school.